know who you are right now. This is insane.
Well, it's not insane. I want nice things. Nice things make me happy.
Awkward.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Amanda.
Wow.
Last week on the show, we talked to a woman who was unhappy because her husband recently switched to a lower-paying job. From a property lawyer to a teacher.
Yeah, we can't forget her.
And even though she said it was okay for him to take that job, it's been hard for her to adjust to her new lifestyle. Here's a clip of her when she was on the show.
You know, this is not the life I signed up for, really. Like, you don't understand here. Like, we used to go on these lavish vacations, Four Seasons Hotel. Now we go camping, and it's gross.
I agree with her. Camping is gross. And more than that, she complained about the car that she has to drive now. She just basically complained about her life in general now that it's been downgraded because her husband isn't making as much money as he used to.
Yeah.
And she was debating whether or not to tell her husband how she felt. We got a lot of feedback from our listeners. Not just people calling in, but text messages, Facebook messages. People were angry with her.
People were hitting all of us up about
Well,
it.
I think
people were pissed.
It's important to note that she doesn't have a job.
Yeah,
So it's not
but-
like she
yeah.
doesn't. She wants him to make the lifestyle for her, not for herself.
Again, yes.
And the phone lines were packed with people wanting to share their opinions and talk to her and basically yell at her. But there is one person who couldn't get through on the phones but was calling all morning, and we never got to the phone call. And then we got an email from that person. And that person is none other than her husband.
Oh, he heard.
Austin.
He was listening to the whole thing.
Yes, Austin
Holy
heard it.
Crap.
And he emailed us saying he was trying to get through because he wanted to talk to her.
I bet you did, Austin.
But instead he sent us an email, and Austin is on the phone to do an awkward Tuesday phone call.
Oh, yes.
Austin, what's up, broke ass? How you doing?
You know, I've had better weekends. I'll tell you that much.
Oh my God, what did you feel hearing your wife complain about your new job and your lack of money?
If I can sum it up in one word, I feel betrayed. Honestly.
Wow.
That sucks.
You know, it really cut close to my heart.
Did you have any idea that she was so upset about you having a lower paying job now?
None whatsoever. I mean, she's never mentioned it until I heard it on my drive to work. Her complaining about the camping.
Yeah.
Honestly, while we were there, we had a great time.
Well, apparently you had a great time.
Hey, she didn't mention it while we were there, and it rained a bit, you know? So,
She came across, and you know her better than anybody, but she came across as incredibly materialistic and pretty shallow.
that's how it came across to me, too. It's like I almost didn't know who she was, or that's what was important to her, you know?
Like, you don't feel like that's actually a good representation of the person you married?
I mean, it's not who she normally is, but I mean, I know she kind of reconnected or met up with a couple of friends last week, so maybe it was something to do with feeling jealousy over what her other friends have versus what we used to. I mean, I know that we gave up a lot for this, but I'm so much happier and more positive and just a better person all around because I left that job.
That surprised me because the old saying is money causes happiness,
That's
isn't it?
not the saying.
Is that the saying? I thought that
No.
was it.
Not at all.
So have you talked to her about this, or has she talked to you? Because when we spoke to her on the air, she said she was going to confront you about it and tell you how she feels and be honest.
Yeah, I mean, she did not even try to mention it to me all weekend long. I was waiting for her to kind of bring it up, and she never did. So
Wow.
that's kind of why I wanted to reach out to you guys, because it's been a weekend and I need to talk about it. And I feel like the best thing for me to do is to bring her back on air to talk about it and air my grievances publicly, just like she did, you know?
Yeah, I
A little bit of a payback.
I'm not trying to be a jerk about it, but at the same time, she was kind of a jerk to me on air.
Yeah.
So I feel
Right.
like I should at least be able to stick up for myself or ask her a couple questions.
So
Now
what do you
is-
want to say to her?
I want to ask her why she didn't talk to me about it before she brought it to you guys. You know, as bad as she made it sound, I would think that she would want to bring that to me first.
Do you think that she was doing it for attention?
You know, honestly, I don't know. The thing she said really surprised me. So I guess it's within the realm of possibility that was just to kind of throw up a flag. But at the same time, she had no clue that I would be listening either. So
Yeah.
Right.
Neither did we.
Yeah, does she know that you listen to the show at all?
no, because I kind of, no offense, but I'm kind of a station flipper.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
What was it
oh,
like
man.
when you heard her voice on the air as you're flipping through the radio stations?
It took me a second to realize it was her, but I had to pull over, honestly.
Do you have any thought after you're listening to that being like, well, maybe she's right. Maybe I should switch and go back to being a lawyer?
No, as far as I'm concerned, I've drawn my line in the sand with this. We talked about it for at least 6 months before I did it, and I'm not going to go back to living the lifestyle and having the pressure and just the pure misery that I've lived in on a day-to-day basis because of my job. I'm not going back to it, no.
How do you want to approach your Awkward Tuesday phone call then? Do you just want to let her know that you heard her?
Honestly, what I want clarity. I want to understand why she feels the way she feels. I want to get to the bottom of this. At the end of the day, guys, I want nothing more than my wife's happiness.
Yeah.
But if she's not going to communicate with me, I don't entirely know how to make her happy. If she's going to be withholding of her, emotions and her thought processes, I can't make her happy at that point,
Yeah.
Oh, my God. You are the most level-headed person I've ever heard.
Well, I'm a lawyer.
Yeah.
I was a lawyer, at least.
Yeah.
Very convincing.
Yeah, it probably sucks to argue with you. I never thought about dating a lawyer or being married to a lawyer. I would hate to have to argue with you.
I object
Yeah.
all the time.
All right, man. Well, we'll play a song, come back, and then you can make your Awkward Tuesday phone call.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, man. Hold on.
Let's get ready to rumble!
That's right. I am excited about today's Awkward Tuesday phone call. If you're just tuning in, Austin is on the phone. Austin's wife actually called into our show last week, caused quite a stir when she was complaining about the fact that Austin used to be a lawyer and then quit that job to go be a teacher to pursue happiness instead of money. And she was complaining about the fact that he doesn't make a lot of money anymore and she can't have the nice things that she always had before. And basically everybody said that she's a gold digger and hated on her. And then she said she was going to talk to her husband. Her husband actually was listening that day when she called in, and he was trying to call to talk to her on the air, but he couldn't get through because the phone lines were packed. So he emailed us, and now he wants to do an Awkward Tuesday phone call to speak to her and tell her that he heard everything because she still hasn't brought it up to him that she's unhappy because he's making less money. Austin, are you ready to make your Awkward Tuesday phone call?
Yeah, as ready as I'm going to be.
So, Austin, I mean, she was pretty fiery when we talked to her. When you guys have confrontation in your relationship, does it usually explode?
I mean, it does sometimes. It's not all the time. But it depends on what the issue is as to the reaction.
Well, the good thing is this sounds like a small issue. So, shouldn't be much of an argument at all. All right, I'm gonna dial her phone number and let you make your Awkward Tuesday phone call.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, man.
Hello?
Hey, it's me.
Oh, hey. How's your day going?
Good. What are you up to?
Oh, I'm just getting some stuff done. Taking
yeah?
some stuff off the list. Yeah.
Did you get to go grocery shopping yet?
Not yet. I'm going to do that in a little bit. I'm gonna...
Okay, cool. Can you grab some of the strawberry yogurt that I like?
I put that on the list already.
Okay.
I'll get a bunch of those, actually.
All right.
Yeah.
So, outside of that, I have something that I kind of want to talk to you about real quick.
Okay.
This might be a little awkward, but I kind of heard something the other day. I was on my way to school, and I heard you on air on the radio, at least most of it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. So is there something you want to talk about? I mean, Amanda, I was pretty surprised by what you said, and I've been thinking about it all weekend, and you never mentioned it to me.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of...
You're talking about our marriage and our relationship on the radio.
Well, I mean, it's not really about you. It's my personal issue that I'm struggling with. It's about my feelings, you know, so I'm just trying to work that through. Like,
how is it not? I don't understand how it's not about me. It's obviously it's about us. If it's affecting, like,
well,
and it's like
it's about my feelings, you know, like all this is like, it's been about you. It's like enough about you. I just feel betrayed, you know, like we've made all these decisions based on you. Everything's been based on you. And like, I just think it's time we focus on me for a change. Like, and I'm just trying to work this through.
What part of the past, like, how many years hasn't been focused around you? And you taking on all your different exploits and doing all the things that you want to do. How has it been about me?
Well, it's definitely about you. Your teaching job.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
frankly,
it's about me now.
Your teaching job ruined everything. It really did. We had
Are you kidding
we
me?
had a nice life. Things were going really well, and I'm struggling with how to deal with this now.
Really well for who, Amanda?
I mean,
We're going really well for you, but how was it going for me? Did you ever even ask?
yeah, I mean, you didn't stop talking about it, frankly.
Amanda, I don't understand. I asked you. We talked about this for like 6 months. We talked about this. I asked you. I said, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" And every time you said yes.
No, that's not how it went. You only asked me a few times, and I always thought you were joking. I never thought you were really that serious. I never thought you were going to pull the trigger. Like, what idiot would take a pay cut to babysit children at a school? What idiot would do that?
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you.
At the end of the day, being a teacher, it's a noble profession, all right? Like, kids need teachers.
Okay,
and I'm a good teacher.
so how noble of you to take a pay cut for society.
It's something that has to be done because there are not enough people out there willing to sacrifice. And I made enough money for long enough. Some of the most despicable, you don't even know.
I do know. I'm tired of your high road, like all this BS, you know? Seriously, my friends think that I'm poor. You know what I had to do the other day? I had to go to the library to rent a book because you're on a teacher's salary and I couldn't buy one. I had to go rent it. And libraries, like it's German-infested stinkhole, and you made me go there.
Oh, my God.
Did you seriously just call the library a German-infested stinkhole?
What are you going to do next? You're going to take away my car, make me ride the bus, put me in another Petri dish? Like, I don't know who the heck.
I don't know who you are right now. This is insane.
Well, it's not insane. I want nice things. Nice things make me happy.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Amanda.
Wow.
This is so awkward.
Oh, my God.
Amanda?
I don't.
Oh, my God, no.
Hi. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Oh, my God, tell me this is a joke.
Nope. Austin heard you talking about your issue on the show, and he emailed us so he could do an Awkward Tuesday phone call with you.
Austin, are you kidding me?
What do you mean? Are you kidding me with some of the stuff that you just said? Did you hear the words that came out of your mouth?
That was meant, it was between us. It wasn't meant for the radio.
Yeah, but you put your stuff on the radio in the first place, Amanda.
Yeah, but that was just about me, like working through my stuff, wondering if I should tell him. Like, that's one thing when you're just talking about it, like, theoretically. This is like trapping a person. I would never do that.
Whoa. I mean,
I beg to differ, Amanda. I think you did not have to call and air our issues over the radio. You could have, called up a therapist and gone and seen a therapist, but instead you aired it.
I can't afford a therapist thanks to you.
No. You never could afford a therapist. The only way you could ever afford a therapist is because of me, because you don't work still.
I haven't worked in 6 years. I'm not qualified for anything. I can't get a job.
whoa.
How many times have I said, hey, let's send you back to school and get you qualified to do something?
You want to put me in another, like, German-infested place? Like, you tricked me. I mean, you told me we were going to have this great life, and now it's completely different. Like, I signed up for one thing, and this is just not.
So you signed up to just kind of cruise along on my coattails. Is that what you're telling me?
I signed up for the nice life that we used to have.
Nothing to do with me, and everything to do with my income earning potential.
You're selfish.
Whoa. Okay.
He's selfish, Amanda.
You guys, can you slow down? I mean, I'm not anywhere close to a relationship counselor, but I feel like each of you need to take a deep breath.
Oh, just stay out of it, Brooke. I don't tell you how to fix your broken marriage. I tell you how to fix mine.
Dude, I just think you need to calm down a little bit. Like, you're way ahead of yourself.
I'm not ahead of myself. I'm upset because everyone is coming after me here, and I didn't do anything wrong. I just can't deal with this. Like, it's not my fault I want to have nice things. It's not my fault I want to have a nice life. And everybody thinks that's terrible. And, like, all of those self-righteous people on your message boards who were like, oh, that's terrible, they are kidding them. Like, they would want a nice life, too. Like, it's very nice to be on your high horse, like, oh, you should get a job, you should do this, you should that. But if they had a chance to live a nice life, are you telling me they wouldn't take it? If someone gave them, like, a lottery ticket, they wouldn't take it? Yeah. So they should all look in the mirror.
So you're telling me I was a lottery ticket to you?
I love you. I love you. I mean, we are in this really place right now, but what am I supposed to do?
We're in a place.
Yeah, we are, obviously.
We're a perfectly fine place.
Maybe you are, but again, there we go again. It's all about you. You're in a fine place, giving back to children or whatever, but I am poor, and my friends think I'm poor, and it is depressing.
Oh my God.
Look, honey, I really think you need to calm down a little bit, and we need to take this back because we need to be able to get through this.
I'm exhausted right now. I don't even know. I'm so, and just, ugh.
What are you exhausted by? You haven't even gone to pick up the groceries yet.
All right, Austin.
I'm not going to do this on the radio. We can just do this when you get home. And everybody else who's been judging me, listening to this, calling me a gold digger, they can all just off.
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Did she just hang up?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, maybe she's just intimidated to go get a job. Being out of the workforce for 6 years, you probably lack in a lot of self-confidence.
Or she doesn't want to go to that petri dish of a f***ing library. Ew. That is disgusting, Austin.
I don't even get it.
Sounds like it's going to be a long evening for you. If I were you, I'd work late.
Grade some papers.
Yeah.
That's good.
I think I got detention this afternoon. So.
Yeah. Well, will you at least keep us updated on your situation? Like email us, let us know how your conversation goes, or
Yeah. Maybe she kind of brought up a good point. Like, do you guys think I was wrong to bring her on the radio to talk about this since she dragged this up?
No, not at all.
no.
She was the one that came on the radio first to talk about your problems.
Yeah, but that
I think she's
doesn't
just
mean-
mad because the shoe was on the other foot.
I don't know. I'm feeling kind of guilty, I guess. Maybe I'll bring home some flowers or something tonight.
You should bring home the bacon. You know it's good for you.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.